Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Pit Fighter 2, the prototype, has been found, dumped, and it has been preserved, and it is doing the rounds on the internet where you can go and grab it and find it and play it for yourself. So this was initially, from what I understand, planned for the arcade. It never made it for the arcade, and in fact it never even made it over to the Sega Mega Drive. I have to say this is a janky game just like the original, but I did have some fun when trying out this prototype. So before we look a little further in there, if you're not subscribe to the channel, then a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated. But let's check out this piece of janky gaming history. Checking out the cast, you got a dude called Connor, Chief, Javier, I think that's how you say it, Tanya, Buzz, which is from the original game, Ty from the original game, and Kato from the original game. So essentially, it's got characters from Guardian of the Hood, a game that I never really played, but I know it was a digitized brawler. So that's pretty cool, right? You've got the original cast from Pit Fighter 1, as well as 4 characters from Guardian of the Hood. So going through and playing this, guys, this is as janky as it comes. Now guys, you need to understand Pit Fighter. Now this is the type of game that if you were to play it for the first time, you'd think, what the heck is this? But you need to cast your mind back to when this game came out. This is when graphics were going from like pixel art, beautiful sprites, over to like digitized video. And seeing Pit Fighter, the original, in the arcade, guys, it was a sight to be seen. Honestly, I can tell you, I remember going into the arcade and I remember everyone gathered around the machine, people playing it. It didn't matter that the game wasn't really that good. It wasn't as good as, like, say, when you had like Street Fighter out there, you had the King of Fighters games, you had other fighting games out there. It just wasn't that good, but it just looked the part. You were thrown into a pit. You felt when you came near the crowd, they pushed you back into the arena. It was absolutely magnificent, a complete magical time. And when you won, you were on a forklift and there was cash underneath that lifted you up. It was just absolutely amazing. And what's really cool about this is the stages, and out of all the stages that I saw, I really like this one. That woman on the cinema screen or the big projector screen in the background turning around winking at you just looks absolutely superb. And this is here where I tried one of the new characters, Connor. He's Connor, and yeah, he's Connor. So you press like, so you got 3 buttons in this game. You got like punch, you got kick, and you got jump. If you press punch and kick together, you go to do a grab, but it almost feels like you're touching their toes, like you're bowing down to them, being like, hey, your shoelaces are undone, let me do them. It's really, really weird. Pressing like jump and an attack button together makes you kind of block. Now, I never quite figured out how to play this game. I did eventually get this for a Mega Drive, and anyone that bought this for the Mega Drive would have experienced disappointment. You got the game home and you realized it just wasn't that good a game, and it didn't look as good as the arcade either. You guys will be happy to know that just in the original Pit Fighter, when you win, they put you on a forklift standing on an empty pallet with cash below you, where you get to flex your muscles a bit. And yes, you have got the Executioner in here with his leather mask on. Zed is dead, bring out the Gimp, baby. So this is one of the new characters. Chief, when I say new characters, it's one of the characters from Guardians of the Hood. Not a game I'm familiar with or ever really want to get familiar with. I can tell you one thing though, playing this, even though it's not the greatest game, it's definitely better than the original Pit Fighter. It just kind of felt alright when I was doing attacks, and maybe there is some more strategy to it than just mashing the button and moving back. I'm pretty sure there will be strategy to it. It's definitely worth checking out. If you're a fan of Pit Fighter, you'll probably enjoy this because it does feel better than the original, both better than the arcade version and the Sega Mega Drive version. It's definitely well worth checking out. It's just amazing to get all this stuff out here. So much stuff is being preserved and it's just freaking awesome checking this stuff out. I definitely had a blast. This is something that I'll definitely play during live streams. It's super entertaining, and the way, look, the lady just jumps out there, she's got a knife. They're a ruthless bunch. Here's another one of the new characters. This is Javier, and he is fighting the Executioner. The Executioner fight is quite a tough one, but hey, you gotta love the background. I think that's a Ferris wheel down there. Am I seeing something else? So while this horrible fight is going off for the adults, well, your kids are down there in the fun fair or some kind of park enjoying that Ferris wheel. But yeah, it's like the original, a little bit better, and yeah, let's beat the Executioner before he kicks me in the gonads and I can't have any more kids. This is Tanya. This is the first character I actually picked when I launched this prototype on my MiSTerFPGA. Her name is Tanya and she's the only female character in the cast of selectable characters. And nothing like beginning a lost prototype with some girl-on-girl action. Now, many of you guys that have never played Pit Fighter or never experienced that era of the arcade are probably going to put this on and think, what the heck is this crap? And that's completely fair, right? It really isn't that great a game. But if you were around in that arcade, if you're an old man like me and you saw Pit Fighter in all its glory and you saw everyone gathered around the machine. I mean, the arcade I went to, in fact, I can go very specific. It was on, well, it was in an arcade called Fairplay on Holloway Road, and it had it on like the biggest screen. It was like the center, the centerpiece of the entire arcade, and everyone was around there. People were queuing to put their money in there. So even that's not great, I'm pretty sure it's an arcade game that made a lot of money. So seeing this sequel has definitely brought me some joy. I absolutely love it. And anyone that was out there, definitely check this out. I'm really interested, if you never heard the Pit Fighter, you never played Pit Fighter, check it out and give me your opinion as to what this game is like if you're going in blind and you've never played Pit Fighter. I mean, I have some bias towards it because I like it. Like I said, I did get it for the Mega Drive and I was definitely disappointed when I got it on the Mega Drive. That the bells and whistles, the glam and glitz, or the glitz and glam of the arcade, it just wasn't there on the Mega Drive. Anyway, guys, kind of wrap it up there. It's out, it's available. I'll leave a link to where I found this in the description of the video. So yeah, do play, enjoy, be freaking awesome to one another. And if you like to stay up to date with retro gaming, consider subscribing to the channel, pressing that like button and turning on those notification bells helps out as well. Anyway guys, Pixel Cherry Ninja out.